You activated hint vision.
Apparently.
So pick up and interact is left mouse button. Inspect carried object white. Okay.
I don't know how to deactivate hint vision. Or if even that's a thing.
Oh my god. This. Okay. Right. Isn't this romantic? Just the two of us. Your your soulless eyes and your Ken doll-like features. Collectibles. Look at all the collectibles you've got.
You've got all of them, mate.
Right. I guess. How do we start? Teleport to beginning chapter? Or is there something else here that... Oh! Staff only. The first puzzle of escape is to get at... to start the game.
Open the door.
Okay, we have string.
Oh, I've got more.
Why would we back beyond what seems to be the cargo hold? Oh! Fuck what?
Oh, I have a note.
I have gained the high ground, Anakin.
Okay. It says the new saves are a bit odd compared to the previous ones we had. Although the combinations each have 4 numbers in them, you only need to rotate the wheel twice counterclockwise to reset it if you mess up. Additionally, there is clear audible sound when you hear when the locks resets.
Okay. New game, hide and seek. Oh no, you can see names through.
Further, unlike the previous saves, these new ones require you to change the combination in a reverse order, which means that it's very easy to accidentally change the combination to the reverse of what you were planning on changing it to if you were not paying attention. Frank. And then on the back it says click CCW, CW, CCW, CW. Which I guess is click counterclockwise, clockwise, counterclockwise, clockwise.
I don't like this game's already. I found a briefcase with a combination which is the same combination I use on mine.
I'll leave it down there. I can't like carry it with me, so I'll just sort of leave it where it was. Oh, another note here. I couldn't get the new safe combination working, so I asked Frank about it. He told me he had set it to 9371, just as I had asked, but for some reason when I tried it, it still didn't work. I think Frank must have made a mistake or something.
Can you see this other piece of paper in them? I can't read it. How did you pick up? Oh.
You left click, then right click to inspect it. Yeah, that's the one that I had, and then scroll in.
Jesus, but I mean this other. Oh.
Ah, collectible! Motherfucking deer.
This is where you can surf maps, look.
Oh shit.
Speedrun it. Straight open. Oh! Oh look! Oh, hang on! I was turning around because I just thought I could... Because I could turn it around, but there's actually something on it. Why is it... Oh my god, that's so weird. It would be much easier if you just memorized the suitcase combinations, so I wouldn't have to keep leaving these notes around. There you go. Let's put all the clues in one spot. That's the good escape room. Oh, I found another one.
Yeah, that's the one that I read out a minute ago.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Oh, the safe's down here. Okay, so at least you know what that is.
What, I couldn't get the safe combination working?
Yeah. So there's a safe there, and there's a briefcase here that's got a lock on it.
And then take that to the end table. We'll put all the clues we find in one spot. Wait, so is there any numbers or anything anywhere?
Yeah, 5971 for the suitcase.
Oh. Five, 9, 7. Uno. Go. Yeah. I can't stand up. It's just so weird. Let me stand up. Ooh. Spania. Oh, okay. This goes on this.
Nice.
I can't use it on anything else.
No, so I'm guessing we get keys from somewhere.
Put that there. What is this bottle? Is it George? Is that George or Forge? Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
He told me it said to 9371.
Just enjoy what you've been working on back here. It's a nice butt.
Thanks.
You've been doing your squats. I
Oh,
can
I balls that up. Oh, it's probably easier if you do it and I'll read out what it was.
Wait, what?
Right, if you do on there and do 9371.
Wait.
Can't
Are we
see.
going clockwise or counterclockwise?
Let me see. So put that back.
Sensitivity is so bad. 9. I went clockwise for 9.
Right.
Shouldn't you start at 0? In all my experience with saves.
It was, but so hold on.
Let me reset. I don't know.
You need to rotate the wheel twice counterclockwise to reset it.
My interaction sensitivity is really bad. Oh no, that's okay. That's okay. I'm at 0. So go.
Wasn't that you were doing it clockwise then?
You're right. Its sensitivity is so extreme.
There we go. Okay, that's reset.
Okay. So now we're going clockwise.
So it needs to be 9371, but counterclockwise first.
Okay, so that is counterclockwise. So 9.
Then clockwise to 3. Then counterclockwise to 7.
Can't grab it again. To 7. Yep.
And then clockwise to 1.
It didn't work.
Right.
No, it's not.
So he told me it set to 9371, but the other paper then does say, further, unlike previous saves, these new ones require you to change the combination in a reverse order, which means that it's very easily to accidentally change the combination.
So instead of 9371, it'll be the other way around, right?
You do it the opposite way to allow you to change it. But let's just try it anyway.
So counterclockwise to 1. No, that's clockwise.
So do it counterclockwise twice first to completely reset it.
I did that. I the sensitivity on this is so extreme. Right. So that was counterclockwise. So I'm going 1. Then
yeah, clockwise to 7.
This isn't how safes usually work. You normally have to go past 0. Okay, and then back
counterclockwise to 3, and then clockwise to 9.
It didn't work. You try. Sensitivity is wait, like, and then when you come out, your sensitivity is like, woo! The
new safes are a bit odd compared to previous ones. Although the combinations each have 4 numbers in them, you only need to rotate the wheel twice counterclockwise to reset it if you mess up. Additionally, there's a clear audible sound you hear when the lock resets when it hits 0, which is quite uncommon. Okay, fine. Further, unlike the previous safes, the new ones require you to change the combination in reverse order, which means that it's very easy to accidentally change the combination to the reverse of what you were planning on changing it to if you were not paying attention. So yeah, so it should either be 9371 or 12739.
You get down. I'm gonna use. Oh my god, this is so awkward to look at. Controls are awkward.
Fuck, am I over?
Yeah, he must have made a mistake or something. So it's gonna be the other way around.
Okay.
So it'll be 1793, but we just got to get the right way around.
Okay, so what? Or if you flip over the one that's got the code on to the opposite side, it's got what? Or the counterclockwise order.
You didn't have that for me.
If you flip it over the page, rotate the page.
Yeah, I did. Oh, for God's sake. Controls are really awkward. Yeah, it says nothing on the back for me. Oh, no,
Try the other one then, the one that has the notes about the safe.
Is it this one? Oh yeah. So click.
Yeah. Just
oh, so do the opposite. Just do the opposite with everything he's done because he's got it wrong, right? Or we do different ways. So what's the outcomes, right? You do the number reversed, but with the counterclockwise and everything, how he's got it. And then if that doesn't work, we do the number reversed and then do the reverse of the ways he's saying to go. And then we do the number he wanted, but in reverse of the ways he's done it. And that covers all 4 ways you can do it, right?
Okay.
So the first one will be counterclockwise.
And to what number?
What was it? 9371. So
We do it in order.
yeah, do it in order. Let's just for clarity go through.
Okay, it's 9371. It's 9, and then the other way, so it's 3, and then 7, and then 1. Nope.
Oh my god, I can't even. Alright, so now reset, and we'll do the reverse number, but the way that he's saying of counterclockwise and then clockwise.
Okay.
So it'll be 1 first, going counterclockwise.
Yep.
And then 7, going clockwise.
Yep.
And then 3, counterclockwise.
Yep.
And then 9, the other way.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was just that the number was reversed. Cool.
That's right, actually.
What do we get? Oh, key. And some raffles! Oh no. What's that? String.
What?
Got the key. Got padlock key number 2. Whoa! Sensitivity. Got sensitivity down to 10 and yet I can still do like 360 with minimal effort. Like a centimetre move.
Okay, so still another key in here somewhere.
You say there's another key, yeah?
That must be.
Right.
Oh, the door to go backwards is now locked.
Yeah, can we move curtains?
Looks like.
So what haven't we interacted with? Oh, hang on. What's this? Oh, it's collectible.
Oof, another collectible. Nice.
What do I do with it? It's still in my... Oh.
Yeah, move goes out of the way in a minute.
So we've got a step ladder here. I thought we might be on top of this, but... Oh, let me put those...
Part 2. It's just on the side.
Huh?
It was just on. You see this hook on the side of the bookshelf?
Oh no, I didn't actually.
It's just on there.
Cool. So we've completed the game now, right? There you go.
Yeah.
Unlocked. Let's. Oh, who opens doors that way?
Which is where all the bad guys shoot at us.
Oh, this. Yeah, it's like GoldenEye, right? Get the P90. That's the best weapon for this.
You got the watch, the laser watch.
Yeah, yeah. We need to destroy the little electric panels on each floor. There should be
Oh, okay, so in here we got some sort of weird lock mechanism, button presser thingamajig.
I'm checking the plant pots for collectibles. I'm gonna do that weird thing in Escape Room, so you check all the random stuff like lights, fixtures.
Oh, I've got a book that I could pick up. Right, where we're gonna have as our little like base to put all the things we find.
You could do it on this table, I guess, but there's a picture on the wall that I can look at. I can't seem to do anything with it. I can't do. What's this? The accidental destruction of ancient ruins, 1838. K.B. Goffredo.
Oh,
That room's
another
locked.
book.
003, 002, 001. There's a. Wait, that is a weird looking bag. Found a flat cap.
Yeah.
My dad wears that. So we've got a chest with a.
Picked up the key to the library cabinet.
Is that this?
I don't know. It doesn't look like it would be a key thing. It looks like a button pressing.
There's like a. Oh my lord. Oh, okay, hang on. Does that all? Oh no. Oh wait, hang on. So it moves that one back and moves. Oh god, it's gonna be one of these. I hate these type of puzzles. I normally just brute force them. You know, in World of Warcraft, where it's like those chests when you're doing Torghast, and you basically just keep clicking it until it gets the right combination of runes.
Yeah, it's usually it'll usually be one of them will affect 4 things, and then one of them will affect only 3 things.
Yeah.
Look like he's doing a squat.
He's squatting.
I'm squatting, working on my glutes.
He's working on that fabulous ass.
Exactly.
Get those squats in.
Right, I'll try and find where this library cabinet thing
Okay,
is.
wait. So this one moves.
Can you not get into that room where it's got hammers?
Oh my god.
It's
Okay.
got a hammer.
Yeah, it's got hammers. Oh no.
It's cane, but no, it's locked. Oh, the door. Oh, the door that we got to at the end of the corridor actually is open.
Oh.
Oh, froze.
Well, then we've completed that.
Harry
one.
Potter's been here. Oh, another book. Okay, right. This thing's a bit bigger, so I'm gonna move these books.
It's not all about the size, Andy.
Well,
Johann
there's more room to do stuff with it.
Bombas?
Bombastic.
That's the name on the painting.
Mr. Bombastic, really fantastic.
Say nothing with many words as possible. Yeah, that's this book's for me.
What is it?
The brown one.
Say nothing. Now, all the dates of them, apart from that one, which doesn't have a date on it, are all really close. So there might be some weird like date order type thing that we have to do.
One. How to exercise a cursed idol. The most
Did you
important
enjoy
thing.
cake? Did you eat all of it?
The most important thing, Shed, is to find collectibles.
Cute.
Can't jump, it's so annoying.
Oh, got another book. The Evolution of a Nation.
Nation of Domination. got a letter. Oh, for God's sake, these keys. In case any of you missed the news, Lord MK came up with a challenge for the guests in which they need to find his favourite author's books. They are in our collection and place them in that weird device in the corner of the library, reordering them based on their publishing dates. In order to make... What did you just do? Did you break something?
No, you can open all these little drawers like individually. So.
In order to make this challenge interesting, he also came and personally moved the books around. So if you see any of J.P. Iwanozo's work or any books that are under his pseudonyms in questionable or unorthodox locations, just leave them there. I'll personally take care of said books for the duration of the challenge, so you don't need to worry about them. Wait, so are they saying that we may have just like got all the books and they were saying some should be left there, or?
They probably just mean they're just not needed, but as long as we've got all of them.
Oh, hang on,
so
there's a book here as well.
JP who?
Pass. It's already gone on my mind. So Lord MK, he JP Ironozos.
Yeah, okay, so
Ironozos. But it says
okay,
on his pseudonyms. Basically, we have to put them in order. But there is also books on this table. Book on this table reads, although Iwanozo, however you say his name, although Iron gained some fame with his earlier works, his real breakthrough happened in the form of his so-called Slaver Trilogy, starting with A Mole in Slave Shoes. Okay, so this is the order, right? I'm guessing. A Mole, Slave,
we've got 5 here, and I've got them in date order just on this table.
Okay, the trilogy depicts the life of misadventures of a slaver who shares his first name with Iwanozo. Over the course of the trilogy, the protagonist travels around the world engaging in slave trade and committing various atrocities. All of the novels in the trilogy are written as comedies, with the last one sometimes being described as a tragic comedy. Iwanozo is often criticised for his depiction of slavery in these novels, with some of his contemporary critics going as far as to call them reprehensible, absolutely disgusting, morally corrupt, and utterly depraved. Wentworth, 1843, page 375. Is there a book by Wentworth?
Yeah, there's plenty. So there's 7 books by the looks of it that we need. We need to put them in date order.
Despite the critical reception of the trilogy being less than warm, it was nonetheless a major commercial success, with the first 2 books having sold over 100,000 total copies by the time the 3rd book was published in 1838. It is to this day Iwanozo's best-selling book series, with none of his other works selling. Wait, what? Even half of the copies. Oh, sorry, I didn't even finish the sentence. With none of his other works selling even half of the copies of each book in the trilogy sold. So, 1838. That's all, just in case. I need a bigger notepad.
Whoa!
Right. So,
I think I've got 'em more.
where have we got to put the books?
At the very end.
Right,
So,
just-
right, hold on.
We'll grab them and take them down. Okay, so if we put them here.
Yeah, they're in that order.
Oh, I just don't
Top row, then bottom row, and then in this thing in the corner.
Oh, well, I already took a book, so.
Yeah, so that'll be the where.
I bring them down, you put them in order. How to amputate a cursed hand. The advanced principles of comprehensive literature analysis, or literary analysis even. Manifestation of greater intellect. There we go.
Put it in again, Don. And try doing the little drawer underneath.
Locked.
Oh, so we've got 36, 38. That one is 40, but it might not be the right one. 41. Oh, nice. 41, 45, 47.
You can open these drawers.
Yeah, that's where I got one of the books from.
Oh.
Okay, so it might not be that all those books then, because most of them have got a date on the side and 2 of them don't. So it still might be 2 books to get.
Oh, I found another clue. It's a torn page, and it says it was not well known that J.P. Iwanozo returned to writing after he seemingly stopped in the 1850s. Due to the immense negativity his later work received, Iwanozo abandoned his own name and began writing again in the 1860s under the alias of R.A. Costello. Costello. Fuck, I'm bad with his names. His works under the pseudonym were not commercial successes, but they received notable critical praise, with his last book, How to Repair a Boat with the Deductive Method, being by far his most celebrated work amongst die-hard fans. So, are there books by R.O. Costello?
Don't know.
What is this? I can't pick it up, whatever it is.
Yeah, boy.
Found another book.
No, just did that chest thing. Yeah, JPI and others. I've just got another book from here. Nice landing.
I'm gonna assume that. Oh, there's the R.A. Costello. I'm assuming it's not these Wentworth ones, right? Because he didn't like Wentworth. Or Wentworth slandered him. Well, not slandered.
I don't know,
gave
but
it
look
bad
at,
reviews.
unless you know what the dates of the. So that's 1848 on that one, but was in those extracts was did it mention a slaver's end or?
Yeah, that was one of the first books I called out.
Okay, but I thought you said
It's a part of a trilogy.
it wasn't. Yeah, but I thought you said it wasn't this JP Ianozo person.
No, that is him. Him and his.
No, yeah, they're the ones that we didn't need to do because they were from here or something. I thought that's what you said.
No, starting with a mile in slaver's shoes, the trilogy depicts the life of the misadventures of slaver. No, the thing.
No, but
was,
what? No, but yeah. So
yeah,
what
I'm
books do
going
we need in the corner though? That's.
So it said. It came up with a challenge for the guest in which they need to find his favourite author's books. They are in the collection and place them in the weird device in the corner of the library. So yeah, you need them. So if you see any J.P. Iwanozo's work or any book that are under his other pseudonyms, yeah. So any book by him or his pseudonyms. So I'd take out these Wentworth ones because they were the guy that slagged them off. So what we've got here,
So these are all the JP, whatever his name is, but 2 of them don't have dates on.
1841, 1848. A Mole in a Slaver's Shoe was the first one. A Mole in a Slaver's Shoe. Did you just slap something? Let me just check. Wait, no, I have the. It was was it 1830, 1843? Oh no,
So yeah, so if you see any of JP Ianozo's works or any books that are under his other pseudonyms in questionable or unorthodox locations, just leave them there.
But it's saying to get his favourite author, right?
Yeah, come up with a challenge in which they need to find his favourite author's books that are in the collection and place them in that weird device in the corner, reordering them based on the dates. In order to make the challenge interesting, he also came and personally moved the books around. So if you see any J.P. Ianozo's works or any books that are under his other pseudonyms in questionable or unorthodox locations, just leave them there.
So you don't want Iwanozo's?
No.
So
which is what we didn't have in.
We don't want Iwanozo's and we don't want Costro actually. Okay. So the last one was Costro. Let's get rid of that. Let's move it down here, out of the way. Sorry, I was under the impression. I totally misunderstood. I was under the impression. So there's Wentworth again. That's a Wentworth. These two need to go in there. That does not. So he's an Iwanazo hater.
Oh, there's another book there.
Can't see this name. Oh, Iwanazo.
It's 1831, so that's it's earlier than all these. Let's move these up by one.
Yeah. Right. So we've removed.
So I found another one and added that in and reordered that. That's one on the far left. There looks like we still need 2 more books somewhere.
Oh yeah, they're here. They're right in front of you.
No, but they're the guys. They're the guys that you said that you didn't want.
No, this was the guy that slagged off Iwanazo. And it was saying don't use Iwanazo. So it can't be Wentworth. But that doesn't give us, that doesn't unlock it anyway. Right, the message in this book over here, or the write up on this book here, says that Iwanazo was criticised for his depiction of slavery in these novels, with some of his contemporary critics going as far to call them reprehensible, absolutely disgusting, morally corrupt, and utterly depraved. And then in brackets, Wentworth, 1843, page 375. So that would suggest that Wentworth was the critic that called his stuff, it was whatever, disgusting basically. And the author of the last 2 books there is R.J. Wentworth. Does that sound like it makes sense to you? Or no? Potentially, we need to find out if one of these is another pseudonym for him, and we'd have to find another book.
Yeah, so it says R.A. Costo
Yeah, I've already
is
moved
one.
him.
Yeah, so that's one of the pseudonyms. What do the note on here say?
Gotcha.
Doesn't really help. Can you move
Oh, I
the
just
step
found another
ladders?
book. Found another
Oh,
book.
nice. Oh, I've got one as well. Oh, wait, it's from the guy we don't want. I'll move this one up here.
Who is Anazo or Costa?
Yeah.
So I found another Wentworth, 1940. Is that 8
Oh,
or
got
3?
another one as well. 1861 Ironers.
God. Okay, just start clicking on books now because that didn't seem like it was.
Yeah, mine was just in the middle of a shelf.
Yeah, so.
We take the Wentworth out because he didn't like it.
No, well, Wentworth didn't like Iwanazo.
Yeah, but if we.
And,
Well, I
and,
don't know.
and the guy who's made this challenge doesn't like Iwanazo, right?
Don't know then.
Lord MK, come up with a challenge for the guests, blah 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 blah. If you see any of JP Iwanazo's works or any books that are under his pseudonyms, leave them there. So, I would suggest from that Wentworth, who gave harsh criticism to Iwanazo, would potentially be someone that he liked. Because he shares the same opinion. In that they both don't like Iwanazo's work. Unless we find other books, there's like 3-4 books of Wentworth.
So
right?
One of these must be a
Oh,
pseudonym,
I found another
right?
one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Another Iwanazo. Jesus. How many books this guy write? He wrote 12 Years a Slave. Oh, 12 Years a Slave. Okay, I get it. Okay, this is proving much more difficult than before. Oh, this is like pixel hunting on those on point and click adventures. Can't move the chair. You said you got that locked, didn't you? Oh wait, what's this? What's in here?
We got back to the cabin. Yeah, found the key and then opened up that one, but
There's
I
a
got a
purse.
book out of the purse. Yeah, I got a book out of the purse.
Oh,
Nice.
there's another tiny purse with nothing in it. There's a book in the trunk. Oh, I can't pick it up now. Oh, you can't get anything out of the trunk. There's a book wedged at the back, but you can't pick it up. Okay. Gotta assume that we've checked all of this now. What secrets are you holding, plant pot? Oh! I was just trying to click the plant pot and find another one. Okay, the collectibles are like in the most obscure places. They're like literally on the, almost on the ceiling and behind plant pots and stuff. Okay, we can't do anything there. Is there anyone called Johann Bombas?
No.
Bonobas. Oh, okay. Picture on the wall is named after him, and this picture has no name. Wait, is that the same picture? Oh, that was. It's very similar. We're going across, like, along the Atlantic or something. This is the longest sea. Back to pixel hunting. There's a book on the floor here. I can't pick this up either. I mean, feel free to reinterpret those notes.
I'm just trying shit in random. Well, just the books that we've got here in different orders. But
One of
it's
them
not-
has to be a pseudonym, right?
Yeah, it's just trying to find a note to confirm that. But
Oh, I found another book. Oh, Custo. Completely forgotten where I just found that book. Is there like an odd one out of the names and we just remove? Is there enough Wentworth books?
there's like 3 Wentworth books, 3 from another, and then everybody else seems to be singular.
Didn't he say he was his favourite author though?
I don't know whose favourite author is.
Are there any with the initials MK?
MK, so I don't. KO, KB, KB, RJ, RJ, JR, just M. That's it.
Jesus. Find these books.
Oh, I think it's Ionozos that we need.
That's what I said the first time. And you... In which case they're all down on that on the table at the end. All of them. I've put their many pseudonyms down there.
Because it's a note to the staff, isn't it?
But I thought it said leave all the ones that. Oh, it's a note to the staff telling them to leave.
Yeah.
The book. Oh, you sent me down the wrong road. Right, so how many books do you need? Because I've got all the books.
7. It's because I read the other one, which was
here.
that it
There's
says that
7
Lord MK comes asking again, saying that I haven't been able to get his
take
first
them
book.
all out and put them in on the thing behind you, and then I'll come and put these down on that table, and then. Because I found it really odd that we had like a note telling us the order in which the Slaver books were done, and we wasn't going to use that clue. It made no sense why we wouldn't use that clue. Right. Come get all the books. Yeah. I'll put them on this one halfway. Just take it from that table. I'll take it from this table.
All of them.
One more. Right, so we have 1837, one without one, another without one, another without one, another. Wait, hang on. They're all without ones. Or are they on the side? Yeah. It's on the back. Right, can't put this down. Right, the of the trilogy, of the Slaver trilogy, the first one is a mole in Slaver's shoes, and the criticism came in 1843, so we can make the assumption that a mole in Slaver's shoes is 1843.
Okay.
Total copies of time the third book was published. Oh no, wait, sorry. Despite critical reception of the trilogy being less than warm, it was nonetheless a major commercial success, with the first 2 books having sold over 100,000 total copies by the time the third book was published in 1838. Okay, so why did the guy review the book like 5 years after it had been written? So the third book was published in 1838 of the Slaver trilogy.
Do you know what that book is?
No.
So a mole in a slaver's shoes.
It is a mole in a slaver's shoes. That's the first of the trilogy, and the third one was 1838. So a mole in a slaver's shoes is going to be before 1838. We know that much.
Yeah, and then I reckon a slaver's end's probably the last one.
Yeah.
But the rest aren't really on the same.
And then
No,
RO Contro will be like the last one, Costro or whatever. 1865. So one was. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I know. Right, let me go back and read that. But do something with the rest of the ones. Those last 2 will be either correct or need to swap them around, because it says. Oh no, where's the bit where he came? Oh, it's up here. He seemingly stopped in the 1950s, abandoned his own name, and began writing again in the 1860s under the alias of R.A. Costo. His works under the pseudonym were not commercial successes, but they received notable praise, with his last book being How to Repair. Okay, so the last one is How to Repair a Boat, and then the one before that will be the other one.
Okay, so happy with them too. So that one's not. So we don't know what the trilogy is, though, right? I'm assuming 12 Years a Slaver is in it, but that's dated 1837.
It's dated what?
1837.
Yeah. So A Mole in a Slave's Shoe is the first one.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna say, are we assuming Slaver's End's the third one?
Yeah.
And then it's just between these middle 2 then, that we don't really know.
We'll just swap them around.
Yeah. That one's locked.
Maybe they came before the slave trilogy? Or have they got dates on them?
No, these haven't got dates on them, so
Okay, so put them before. Let's find the two around.
that's
Okay.
locked.
What are the first two here? I guess maybe just swap around the 12-year slave and the other one. Okay. What are you doing?
Opening collection drawers, there's nothing
Oh.
else in them.
So, a mile a slave of shoes. 12 years a slave of 1937. Yeah, so it has to be the right way, right? And then how to cross the ocean in a rowboat. 4 smoking barrels. I mean, they said how to railroad is the last one.
Yeah, so although Iono's gained some fame with his earlier works, his real breakthrough happened in the form of so-called Slaver Trilogy. So that would indicate that there was something before the Slavers Trilogy.
Yeah, hang on. So if I put this here, this here, this here, this here, this here, this. There we go.
Yeah, you got it.
Yep. God, that took longer than I think it should have done. We went down the wrong rabbit hole for what, quite some time, but we got there. Tea? Tea, anyone? It's gotta be. Would you like some tea? Oh, music.
Something's locked.
Oh. Hello. What are you doing? Oh, he's having one of those moments. So we have a violin, or a I forgot the other name for a violin, or the other violin type. Not a fiddle. Maybe a fiddle.
Viola.
Yep, might be one.
Oh, I have a note. I'll plonk it down on the very first table as you come in. So I overheard some of the waiters gossiping about Lord MK and his wife. Supposedly he's 42 years older than his wife. Can you believe it? How very scandalous of him to marry someone so much younger. Whoever he is. And there's nothing written on the back.
Okay. Well, there's another. Oh,
Oh,
Logan.
some cheese, mate.
Found another electrical.
Oh, mate, someone just put a sandwich in the drawer. Cheese and ham.
Animal. That's the wrong pot. We've got another briefcase. What's the code on the other one? God. Well, they're going to be the same, aren't they? Yeah.
Pink.
Right, we have another bit down here.
With a note.
On the, oh god, there's dates here. We went
I, after some digging, finally figured out a way to get my hand on the contract papers. Supposedly, Lord MK is foolish enough to use his year of birth as the code to his various suitcases.
Okay.
So all we need to do is find out when he was born. Easy, right? Not quite. Evidently, his date of birth is not public knowledge, and all of the people I've so far asked about it don't either know or aren't willing to tell me. I'm sure it's just a matter of time until I find out someone I'm not. So until I find out, I'm not too worried. So I'm guessing we're going to find out his wife's date of birth, and then we're going to have to work it out.
Okay.
So I'm going to go back and grab that note first.
Wait. So. The 14th for the 2nd, 1934, uneventful night except for the small mishap, the details of which Steve asked me to leave out. You're welcome, Steve. 15th for the 2nd, 1934, business as usual. Lord MK and some of his associates went on a drinking spree towards the end of the night, so we ran out of some of our wines. We need to remember to restock them ASAP. 16th for the 2nd, 1934, pretty normal day except for that thing with the snobby food critic. He asked for the best vintage of Everlast. Unfortunately, we had run out of it, so I just bought him a different vintage, thinking he wouldn't even notice. He wasn't happy about it, not at all. After berating me for a while, he finally calmed down and asked me just to bring him whatever was the finest wine we had available. So I bought him a bottle of our best vintage of Colbert, and that seemed to satisfy him at least.
Right, I've got a key to the electrical cabinet, so they might open now.
But there's two of them.
Oh, okay, another note. I'll put that here. Let's read it. Since many of you seem to have forgotten about it, and I'm tired of reminding you a lot about it, I thought it'd be better just write this note. The backup key is in the hidden compartment of the cash register. All you need to do to open it is to ring up the prices of our two best wines, and the secret drawer will open instead of the normal one. That's all. As long as the total price is correct, it doesn't actually matter if you ring up the two wines or something else. And no, I'm not going to tell you which wines or vintages those two are. If you don't even know such basic information, you shouldn't be working here.
So he said, after him, so I bought him the bottle of our best vintage of Colbert. Best vintage of Colbert. So the older the better, right? So 1852. So this Colbert 1852. Wait, two best. Well, surely it'll just go. You can just go by price. So he asked for Everlast. Oh, hang on. So Colbert 1852 is 259.99, and he asked for Everlast, which I assume is going to be 1875, which is 230.50. So. Is that right? You done it, yeah?
No, I was pushing buttons.
Okay, so try. So if it was.
You need to move away because I can't actually.
Oh.
Your character's actually blocking the view.
Oh, sorry. So it was 259.99 plus 230.50.
What does that come to?
So 289, 290.49, right?
How the fuck am I supposed to do this? Oh, okay. Yeah. So what's the total of them?
So it was 259.99,
259.99 plus.
and then 230.50. So it should be for
490.49.
Yeah.
Zero 49. Let's see if this works. No, let's just open the normal register.
So, because it says. If we're going on value, it would be. Ooh, it would be. His Flogging 1899, which is 370. 7.50. And then would it still be? And then it'd be Pierre. Are we going by? Oh, I don't know wine. I don't know how you do wine. But if we go on value,
Yeah, just pick the two most expensive ones.
so 377.50 and 275.50 is the next.
653. Let's try that.
I don't think it's going to be it. So if we go on age of wine, it's in the oldest wines. It would be 74, 83, 52. It'd be the Colbert, I think, which would be 259, 99. Is there any? And then 75, 73, 74.
Yeah, so 653. That was just too most expensive. That didn't work either.
So I would say if it's on age of wine, it would then be the Colbert, which was 259.99, plus
259.
the PM Pierre, which was 1873, which is 275.50.
Okay.
So 535.49.
Yeah.
Total.
535.
52, 74, 73.
No, let's type in the number one.
I mean, you can take a look at that yourself. We can look from notes if there's anything that says about which is the best vintage. Oh, okay, so that's the one about the birthday. That's the one about the... She's old. He's old. That's the one about the dates.
So let's try to go back in here.
It's locked.
So I've opened up that as this box as well, just think it's got a thing, like a game to do something. I haven't looked at it yet, to get the light on. Same with that one there. Okay, so we can't go any further back than this.
Oh, what's this? There's a note on the side of the cash register. But I can't see
Yeah, I
what it
couldn't
is.
read it, I couldn't get like,
That one's locked. I mean, if the guy's 42 years, what year are we in? That's a question. Got to be early 19th century, or 20th century even, because you've got vintage here of 1918 and 1905 and 1921. So we're Is there any wines on the table? I don't think it's
Yeah.
one of these tables, is he? He's going to be in. Put it on the menu. It's a sandwich. The hell is this?
a cool, but okay, you can click on the wine bottles and like zoom in on them.
Oh,
Oh, there's a note here. There's a note here on this chair. I've reviewed quite a many train restaurants over my career, and I must say this is one of the better ones. The ambience is quite nice, food is excellent. I would have given this place a perfect review if it had not been for the nonsense with the wine.
yeah, he asked for Everlast, and then got.
So, what exactly happened was I assumed that the finest.
What's this? Got a... Oh, I've found something that goes on here.
Yeah, so Everlast and Coolbert appear to be the best ones.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. No, that doesn't work. So let's put it down that way.
Yeah, try
That way. That way. Hmm. One sec. So I was doing something. Okay, that goes that way, and boom! I've got a light on. What does that do? Well, it
There's
goes
another
to-
panel in the next room.
I'm concerned we haven't found many collectibles. We're slacking. Is there going to be some under like all the tables? Have to like. They're in such dodgy places. But if you don't check every nook and cranny, you can't find them. So I found I don't even know what that is, a fuse. I was looking for collectibles, and it was behind some jugs. Did he say anything about the wine, which year they were? I've received.
Yeah, so he says he gave him Coolbert the best one. So 1974 is the best Coolbert, which isn't the oldest. So that's 18525. And they'd run out of the best Everlast. So I suppose I could just try it versus the different. Oh, you can open this. Oh, you can open the wine case on the side. So what Everlast have they got?
Oh, so they're missing a bottle.
Yeah. So they've got 75, and they've got 93.
They've got 75 and 93. So 80, which is
299.9.
So 299, 299 pence or whatever.
So it should be 386.24.
With what? 70. Yeah, 386.24. Oh, you got it? Yeah?
Yeah, working it.
What's that?
No, that's the normal like register. Oh, just did the wrong way. I've reset it. Actually, that's alright. Just do that. 386.24, 386.24. Yeah, there we go. Bartender's key. Is that just this? Anything here?
Maybe for the other
No?
other electrical cabinet, no?
That's already open, that one.
No, this one. Oh.
Oh yeah,
It's got screws on it.
Yeah, I tried. It just says locked. So.
We're gonna need a screwdriver. That's why.
Yeah.
It's time to find a screwdriver. Or something like a screwdriver. Just gonna So weird that noise if you opened it. What is this? You read this one? During my shift last night, I was talking to Steve during some downtime about Mr. Lord MK's most recent marriage. If Steve is to be believed, Lord MK's latest bride is only 22 years old. After I expressed my disbelief to Steve, he assured me that he was not making stuff up. I don't know, you never can tell with these sort of things when it comes to Steve. Now I suppose it didn't seem like he was pulling my leg this time. H. She's 22, and he's 42 years older. She's 64 years older, but we don't know how old she was. Oh! Yeah, got you. Oh, go on, go. What? Oh, hang on, no. I've got a fuse, but we can't open it yet. Right, I'll put a fuse here.
But they do it on this one.
What? Oh, what? There's 3?
Yeah. This one's been open the whole time.
Didn't know. Right, do you want to do the puzzle? It's just one of those, like, connect the lighter until it gets to the end.
Yeah.
It's like forming a maze. I'll try and find the screwdriver. This feels like it's going to be quite literally a needle in a haystack scenario. I don't know why we can open the violin case if we can't do anything with it. It seems really... Why are you allowed to look at the pictures? Maybe a knife? You could, like, there's a billion butter knives here. We could use one of them to easily turn that. Oh! Yes! I knew there was plenty here that we were, like, missing.
This light's now on as well, but it didn't do anything.
Well, I'm guessing because it leads to the third one. They probably power the third one.
Yeah, it must do when we get in. That's still locked. I need to do something with this bartender's key, but I don't know.
Maybe that's the final key to open the door. I don't know. What annoys me is we've got. God, I can't see.
There's all sorts of things in here. Okay.
Light shining us. What's in here?
These drawers. So there's some sort of like little fuse connection thing there, which is probably what actually needs to be in that thing. Okay, maybe not. I thought that would just go in there. I'll put that back down. That's probably needed later.
What? What annoys me is we can literally have used any of these butter knives to unlock those screws. If you didn't have a screwdriver, just a flathead screwdriver, but the screws were flathead, you could choose a knife easily. Huh? What is that? Plastic forks. Oh. Hang on. I'm stuck. Get me out. I'm stuck. Oh my god. I thought that was the end of me. Oh, I'm trying to parkour up on this table. It might get me stuck. I'll jump!
Well, this thing which looks like a bit of wire, but I don't know what to do with it.
What the hell is that?
It looks like it connected to something electrical, which I thought it might be the thing that's in like this gap in this thing at the end, but I can't do anything with it. So I guess it's not.
didn't we have another fuse? Oh no, we've already used that, didn't we? It's starting to annoy me now. We need to find. So I think that's what's locking it, is that we can't go back and get. There's like two. This is two keys, although they don't look like key holes. They look more like a. Maybe it's gonna be the briefcase. So wait, so she's 22. He's 42 years older. So he's 64. We don't know what bloody year it is now, so that doesn't help us a great deal. So if he's 64 and... Is there anything else in there that has a date?
That's what I'm trying to have a look for now, but...
So if I put... so... What was the oldest wine? What was the oldest wine? 1925, wasn't it?
1921, 1905... No, it was 18s...
No. Like the most recent.
1925.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's 1925. So we're 64. Oh, wrong button. So 18. That should be 61. No, it's still locked. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. Oh, there we go.
What was it?
I just brute forced it. It's 1870. His age. Ah, there's the. I can't stand up for fuck's sake. This game is so weird with its controls. Just back away. So there is. Ooh. That does not look like a screwdriver. It looks much more like an ice pick or something. There we go. Shank you. Right. There we go. So then we take this thing, this doodad, and put it there. And we need another bloody fuse. For God's sake!
Oh.
Ah! Jesus.
So where did you find the other two? Just like randomly on tables?
I found. Wait, where did I find? So I found one in this cupboard. Or did I find a collectible here? Oh, I'm getting confused now. And I found one at the very end here, behind the jugs.
Okay. It's quite awkward spaces then.
Yeah. I can't remember where if I found that one. I actually did find it in. Is it hidden in plain sight on the tables? Let's have a look. Could be in with the bread. It's gonna be like pixel hunt time now. Just keep clicking things until you can get something. Or did I find it? I want to check the bar. You check it out, I'm going to check the bar. There we are. I assume if we try and take the fuse out one, you need both working. Yeah. There's two lights on here, so I assume both those working means that...
just gonna go for a Piscally.
Okay. It's a bit awkward when it's just find. Read that box out. Cannot. Wait, why does the tap go under the train? What's that? There's a nail in there randomly. That should not work. That should not close. Oh. The lighting is actually really difficult to see on my monitor. Let's do that. There we go. Ow. That is such an obscure spot. Jesus. Oh, there we go. Boom. We'll wait for distortion. Ugh. I got it in the end. I won't progress yet. I will search for more collectibles.
But
Alright,
found it.
I found another collectible and I found the thing and the door's open.
Nice.
I was just looking for another collectible. I found a collectible in the most ridiculous place.
Oh,
So I'll show you. In was it this one? No, it wasn't that one. It was this one. So you see these stack of boxes. In
yeah.
the second box down, in one of the holes where the wine would be, was a collectible hidden in it. And I
Nice.
found the last fuse up in here. It was the top bit where these like cluster of wines
Okay.
are.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
And then yeah, once you put it in, it automatically opens still. But I didn't go any further.
Cool. Awesome.
The passengers. You mean our teammates in Pugba?
Or?
The passengers.
Why not?
Our teammates in Pugba are passengers.
Yes.
Okay. In this very old train, there is suddenly a combination lock.
Oh. Right.
Electrical combination lock. The door. Oh, it was
Oh,
saved.
I found the key to cabin 4. In a shoe.
Oh, I can open it. Because you found it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm guessing as much as one of us finds it, it just sort of does
Okay, there's a book. Let's open this first. Ooh. A lovely pair of dresses for both of us. Nice. You're contributing.
It's my second one.
It's gonna
Dear Mr. Kinsley, we cordially invite you and your wife to a trip to Lord MK's esteemed luxury train. You can board the train when it next stops at Walthamstow on the 11th of February. If you have any questions, please send them our way as soon as possible. Sincerely, H.W. Hirschfeld.
Right, you said there was something on the last room, and you said it was signed off with E.
Yeah.
So I've got a letter here that says, "Dear Mother, William and I boarded the train today. I will probably only be able to send this letter once the train next stops. Do not be surprised if it took long enough for it to reach you. Anyways, our journeys have been going well so far, except for the delay. Based on what I heard, it was caused by an avalanche or something. Fortunately, we are not in too much of a hurry, so it did not bother us too much. I will probably write you once again once we reach our destination. Please give my sister and everyone else back home my regards. Your loving daughter, Eleanor." And then there's also there's two lovely dresses for us to wear. There's a comb and another book. Oh, hang on. Let's carry it. Nothing in. There's a luggage box we can't open, and there's a book or diary that says 13th of the 2nd, 1934. My husband and I finally boarded Lord MK's train. Oh yeah, by the way, so it's going to be 1934 roughly. The date basis. This is a diary. Yeah, my husband and I finally boarded Lord MK's train today. Evidently, the delay has been caused by an avalanche which had damaged the train tracks. It took them a few days to fix the tracks because of the isolated location of the train at the time. I did not have much time to get to know the other passengers yet, but they seemed amicable so far at least. And then on the 15th of 2nd, 1934, what a wonderful surprise, one of the other passengers on this train just so happens to be my childhood friend Albert. How long has it been since I last met him? It must have been over 15 years ago. I was not even married yet, back in those days. Well, anyways, we talked for a bit, and he told me that he has become a sales consultant for some important company, and that he is there on a business trip. Here on a business trip. We did not talk for long, but it was nice to see him anyhow. So Albert is 15 years. Yeah, well, it's been 15 years since they've seen each other, just in case.
There's loads of rooms and diary entries and all sorts. So there's a keypad with like what looks to be the way out.
Might just open up another room that we have to explore.
Yeah, I'm sort of just carried on. Opening stuff that will allow me to.
Oh, what the hell? There's a note in the door frame, like where the door slides open. I can't click it. Oh. Oh wait. It says I can't pick it up. It says, "Dear." Is that Nelly or Kelly or Jelly? Helly? Oh, I've got to assume that's Kelly or Nelly. Let's see if there's any other letters. It looks like it. I have the backup key to your room hidden in one of my shoes. Oh, fuck! You've already done this.
Yeah, I did that one. I didn't realise I was there.
Did you drop the clue or something?
No. I opened the wardrobe and there was just a key in the shoe, so I just went for it.
Wait, so but that was to open the room 4, right? And yeah, there was a. Oh, I think
maybe it's another one.
You were supposed to notice that there's a note slid under the door, which tells you there's a key to their room, and then that's how you were supposed to find the key. But you found it just by.
It was just out in the open. It wasn't. It wasn't hard
it's
to
in his
find.
shoe, but yeah.
Okay, so there's also some weird padlock thing at the end. There's a note here. It says, generally speaking, when a passenger requests something, you are not expected to deliver the food yourself. Instead, the correct thing to do is ask one of the waiters to handle the delivery. The only exception is when no waiters are available, or when the only waiter available is Steve, in which case, handle it yourself.
Today I spoke to a shifty man staying in the room next to me. I think his name was Isaac. Something or rather, we did not talk for too long since he seemed to be pretty absent-minded, and I did not want to bother him.
Okay, so I've got a code for the keypad that's like in between the two carriages, but it's quite long, so I might need to read it out to you.
Cool. I've not even left the carriages part yet. Come on. Oh god.
Yeah, it's behind you. So like in between.
Arthur Burke. Dear Miss Everly, we sincerely apologise for the disappearance of your suitcase, and we assure you that we are currently performing an in-depth search to locate it. Unfortunately, as our passengers' privacy is of the utmost importance, we cannot perform the search as efficiently as we otherwise might. So I may ask for your patience concerning this matter. Arthur Burke, the train manager. And then, I'm assuming this is what you already read. Meeting with Lord MK and Mrs. Harlow on 17. Is that 17/2 or 1712? It can't be 1712. Like 17/2. Remember to bring the files. Something is afoot. You're picking up all these keys. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare to find all the collectibles on. Oh, what the hell you got in here?
Yeah, the code was just 7654321. So there's a post at the very end that tells you. So the note in here. So this is gonna be fun. So Lord MK has once again come up with a nonsense idea and decided to change the lock at the end of the passenger section to a new combination lock. To open it, you need to enter the initials of the current passengers, starting with the initials of the person staying in room 9 at the top and then proceeding downwards in that order. So,
Okay, so I know we have an Albert and an Eleanor and
yeah, so if we go to all the way.
wait, so where's 9?
So 9's here, this top one, which we've just unlocked. So we have to work out A, who's staying in every room and first, and then enter it. As well as look for collectibles, obviously.
It's just look for the letters, because mostly all of them have received a letter at some point, or their name. Oh, there's a diary there.
Yeah. I ran into Miss Shelley today. Turns out she happens to be on the train too.
Oh, that may have been a Shelley, not a Nelly or Kelly. Oh! Can I not just drag it out? Come here.
If you come back here, you can read it.
What, this one?
Yeah. You can read it from quite far away.
I have a meeting. Sorry, I got it. I have a meeting tomorrow with Lord MK and one of his friends. According to Lord MK, this friend of his and I have shared some business interests we should talk about. I'm not expecting much of this meeting, but it is better than nothing, I suppose. Hang on. So, hang on. So this room, number 9. You say you read this?
Yeah, it didn't really have names on it in terms of who he was.
So, wait, because this person was talking to Shelley. I think I know. This might be Yeah, this is gonna be Albert. This will be Albert, I bet. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh god! Why do you always, when you start these things off, you think you have more space than you do?
Oh yeah.
I was chatting with Arthur today and he told me something quite interesting. It seems that there has been a theft of some kind on the train and he has been tasked with solving it. Poor guy. I can't imagine that he is going to have an easy time since most passengers on this train seem to be quite strict about the privacy. So Arthur was the room I was just in. Was it this room? Oh wait, who's this? Dear, what the hell is that name? Is that Fister? Dear Fister. Well, this is Mary potentially. Just put Mary. Thank you for your kind words. I assure you, I am in high spirits despite a few setbacks I've experienced during my journey. I look forward to seeing you again, and again once I return in a few weeks. I will be sure to give you the best wishes. Give best wishes to Aunt Rose. Please give my best regards to everyone. Yours faithfully, Mary. So, hey, it's Mary. What the hell? That dress design is definitely like 1960s, and yet this is supposed to be like 1934. What the hell is that? Like, poison was that? Right, so the next room is... Is this Arthur's? I think this is Arthur's. Yeah, so this is... Oh no, hang on, this is Mr. Everly. Wait, this is Mr. Everly, so who is Mr. Everly? What's his first name?
Yeah, so I'm in Mr. Everly's room now.
No, I'm in Mr. Everly's room. What?
No, 'cause I've got his case that's got a letter and says, "Dear Mr. Everly."
I've got a letter here that says Dear Mr. Everly. Unless this is Arthur's and that he hasn't sent this book yet. Sent this letter yet. Meeting with... Don't understand why that's... Is that a waistcoat? That's a waistcoat. Okay, so this diary says, a lady staying in the room next to mine, Miss Roscoe, seems to be a pretty interesting woman. I talked to her today, and from what I gathered, she seems to be travelling alone. I did not want to be impolite, so I did not barrage her with too many questions about the purpose of her journey, but from what I understood, she seems to be travelling to meet a relative of hers, or something similar. Yeah, that's the woman going to meet... That's Mary going to meet Aunt Rose. Harry invited me to a drinking party. He and Lord MK are planning on having tomorrow. I wonder how many others are joining us. My suitcase is missing, probably stolen by one of the other passengers while I was out drinking last night. Fortunately, the train manager seems to like a competent fellow who can sort out this type of matters, so I am not worried. So this is Mr. Everly's room, because this was his diary.
Is he the one that's had the suitcase missing?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm in the room where the missing suitcase is then.
So, but this is Harry invited me to drink a party. He and Lord MK. So Harry, I thought. Fuck me. Hang on, there's a Harry as well. It's gonna get real confusing real quick. Oh, what the hell was that? I got stuck. Number 6. I met a fellow staying in the room next to mine. From what I gathered, he was a mathematician or something. I think he's told me his name, but I do not quite remember it since I was not really paying attention. He seemed pretty oblivious, so it might be fun to scam him. So somehow, no, I suppose I'm a bit occupied with my other pursuits right now. And then he's got a letter that says, "Dear Mr. Farley."
Yeah, still in Alcester.
We are certainly interested in your business proposal. As an associate of ours, we'll contact you upon your arrival at the next station. Conditionally, Alexander Raithmore, Esquire. Mr. Farley. So we'll just go with Farley for the moment. Oh, hang on, he's got another letter. Oh, this is the suitcase he stole. Right, I gotcha. Yeah. Distinct lack of collectibles being found as well. Okay. There's Farley. So number 5 is Number 5. We finally boarded a train today. I'm looking forward to meeting Lord. Oh, he's pretty busy somewhere. I got to chat with Mr. Hirschfield today. He said if I feel like evidently he made some sort of party plan for tomorrow. I think they are planning of having it at the bar or something today. I spoke to a shifty looking man staying in the room next to mine. I think his name is Isaac. Oh, it says Isaac Farley. So he is Isaac. Oh God, when you come out of those pictures, it's weird. Mr. Kinsley, we called and invite you and your wife to a trip on Lord. Mr. and Mrs. Kinsley. And this is Eleanor. So number 4 is Eleanor.
Yes.
One of these is Harry. So Albert. Albert was 9, yeah, because Albert said about he met Eleanor or whatever. Oh wait. Wait, what's confusing is this note that was under the door is dear.
That's dear Nelly.
But why is he calling her Nelly when her name's Eleanor? I guess that might be short for Eleanor? Nelly? So what have we got? Albert, Mary, 7 we're not sure about, Isaac, Kinsley, Eleanor. So it might be Harry. So it'd be 8, so where's the code thing? Ah!
The very, very end.
And is it 9 to 4?
Yeah,
6.
I'm assuming.
Okay, so try. God, what?
We need first name and last name.
What?
Initials.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why it's way more difficult. So 8 is
I do know
Mary
this.
someone, and then the other thing says what it is. So.
But this person says I ran into Miss Shelley. Oh, it might be Eleanor Shelley. I don't know. I have seen names. Oh,
Miss
God.
Roscoe. Yeah, so 8 Mary Roscoe.
Roscoe, okay, so
6 is Isaac Farley.
Yep.
And then 7's Everly, but I think that's a surname, and 4 is Eleanor. And then that's all.
5 is Kinsley, is their last name. What did you say the first name was?
I don't know for that. Well, it depends which room. There's someone called Albert,
5.
someone called Nelly, there's someone called Mr.
9 is
5. I've got blank at the moment.
9 is Albert. 5 is the Mr. and Mrs. Kinsley. So this one's. We're in 9, right? This is Albert. So. Oh, hang on. This is Albert, one of his friends. And then Harry was set. Was it 7? Harlow. Meeting with Lord M.K. and Mr. Harlow. So is he Albert Harlow? So we need Harry's name. Harry's the one that's missing the book, right? Mr. Everly. So he's Harry Everly. Okay. And then Ah. And then who are we missing? 5 and 4.
So who have you got as number 9?
9 is Albert Harlow.
Okay.
I've got a notepad as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got no pad. Yeah.
Oh, I've got physical notepad. And then Dear Mr. Kinsley, Cecilia H.W. Hirschfield. So Harry... Wait, what? That doesn't make sense now, because Sincerely H.W. Hirschfield, the only H is Harry. So Harry would be H.W. Hirschfield, potentially. So it might be H.H. Let's see. Let's figure out who the fuck Mr. Everly is.
Okay, so number 9 was that one. So who did number 9 talk to?
I think
I ran into Miss Shelley today. So
yeah,
Eleanor
it's
Shelley.
Ellen is Shelley. Yeah, I was just about to say that. So Mr. and Mr. Kinsley are the ones who throw me off. I got to chat with Mr. Hirschfield today. He certainly is a fine fellow. Evidently, him and Locke are having some sort of party plan. I think they were planning on having it at the bar or something. Wait, Isco's. Isco. Isaac said he spoke to the people next door but didn't remember their name, annoyingly. That's that. What does he say here? I met a fellow staying at the room next to mine. From what I gathered, he was a mathematician or something. I think he was told me his name, but I do not quite remember it since I've not really paid attention. He seemed pretty oblivious, so I might have fun scamming him, basically. So, yeah, Mr. Everly was missing the trunk, right? Which was Albert, number 9. So it is Mr. Everly. Oh, right, okay. Hirschfield might just be someone else. Another party player. Oh no, hang on. Oh yeah, number 9 is Albert. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, and 7 is the one that's missing the trunk. Suitcase. Right? Yeah. So number 7 is Harry Everly, I think. So who are we missing? Kinsley. We still can't figure out who the bloody number 5 is.
Just got Mr. Kinsley at the moment.
Ladies in the room is because this guy said he spoke to. Number 5 said he spoke to someone about having a party with Lord MK. He invited me to drink a party. He and Lord MK are planning on having tomorrow. Who did Harry speak? No. Wait, hang on.
Yeah, so number 5 room, this Mr. Kingsley. Yeah, he just says, I met the fellow staying in the room next to mine. From what I gathered, he was a mathematician or something. I think he told me his name, but I don't quite remember since I was not
Oh,
really
wait,
paying
hang on. I have Harry down as Harry. I have number 7 as Harry Everly. And yet he's the diary in number 7 says Harry invited me to a drink party, so it can't be Harry. So maybe swap Harry and Albert? No, but Albert said he met Miss Shirley, didn't he?
Yeah, I think Albert. Oh, yeah. I met my friend Albert. Yeah.
So 7 is not Harry, it's someone Everly.
Yeah, I only had that as Everly, and I only had 5 as Kingsley. So, but we've got a Harry. So maybe. So where was the name Harry mentioned?
In number 7's diary, it says Harry invited me to a drinking party. He and Lord MK are planning on tomorrow. I wonder how many others are joining us. Part that's confusing me is So when I go to Albert's room, or number 9, should I say, he says. It says he was talking with Arthur. I was chatting with Arthur today, and he told me something quite interesting. It seems that there has been a theft of some kind on the. Oh, Arthur's got to be number 5, right? Kinsley. It's the only other person that's not.
But doesn't that say Arthur's trying to solve it, not that his has gone missing?
Oh, true. No. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, because the guy that's missing the suitcase is Everly. It's someone Everly, and it can't be Arthur because why would he talk?
Yeah. So.
I was chatting with Arthur today, and he told me something quite interesting. It seems that there's been a theft of some kind on the train, and he has been tasked with solving it. Poor guy, I can't imagine that he's going to have an easy time, since most passengers on the train seem to be quite strict about their privacy. Number 7, Mr. Everly, is the one that's missing the suitcase. So he can't be
number 5.
He can't be Arthur, because why would number 9 be talking about Arthur in the third person?
Yeah. So number 5 then, because we haven't got a first
Arthur
name.
Kinsley, is what I would say. And then we're missing the name for Everly, number 7. Jesus. I feel like anyone watching would have easily resolved now.
That's difficult. So anything related to number 7.
I have a meeting tomorrow with Lord MK and one of his friends.
So Arthur Burke's the train manager.
Oh yeah, true. Yep, he is. But then that would still mean that, but we've had no other mentions of any other names.
So number 7, Everly, has meeting with Lord MK and Mr. Harlow. So Albert Harlow, number 9, on the 17th. Remember to bring the files.
Yep. Who said that? Sorry.
Everly, room 7.
Everly says that. Yeah, because in number 9, Albert's room, he says, I have a meeting tomorrow with Lord MK and one of his friends. According to Lord MK, this friend of his and I have some shared business interests we should talk about. The weird thing is that there's one in
So I'll say that again. Say that bit again.
I have a meeting tomorrow, and Lord MK and one of his friends. I have a meeting tomorrow with Lord MK and one of his friends. According to Lord MK, this friend of his and I have some shared business interests we should talk about. I'm not expecting much out of this meeting, but it is better than nothing, I suppose. Wait, hang on.
Because in number 7 it says Harry invited me to drinking party he and Lord MK are having.
Yeah, but this one was Lord MK invited me, not a friend. Not I've invited someone.
Yeah.
It was specifically. Now, the thing is, he says business interest. Now, that may suggest Isaac, because Isaac has a letter with him that says about him potentially having a job for some company. And I believe when Eleanor talks about meeting Albert, he said something about being a salesperson. I ran into Miss Shelley today. Turns out she happens to be on this train too. Evidently she got married since we last met or something. Unfortunately I was a bit busy, so we didn't have too much to talk about. I was chatting after today. He told me something quite interesting, blah 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 about medicine. Now if you go to room 4 and check Eleanor's, she says something about what Albert's job is. And then there's the note in the cupboard that you opened that was signed by H, which might be Harry. It'd help if they had their boarding pass, wouldn't it? So Isaac has. We're currently interested in your business proposal. As a social advisor, will contact you on arrival, dear. Next station, condition. Quarterly, Alexander Wraithmore, Esquire. I mean, it doesn't really say anything about the business that they're in. Just that. Did I just push you in the room, or did you happen to walk in?
No,
Exactly the same time. That timer was insane. So Eleanor says that she met with Albert. We talked for a bit. He told me he'd become some sales consultant for some important company, and that he's here on business trip. So Isaac might have been the other person meeting Lord MK. Because he says about scams. He has a letter about some company where it was like Esquire had written to him, and Albert has said that he works for a big company. So maybe his manager or his business is hearing propositions from this Isaac guy. So the meeting may have been between Isaac, Harry, Lord MK, and Albert.
Yeah, so this entry as well on number 9. So yeah, I was chatting with Arthur today, and he told me something quite interesting. See, the bit where he's asked to be solving the theft. Yes, yeah. I don't think anyone's called Arthur.
No,
That Arthur
maybe not.
Kinsey 5.
But we don't have any other names referenced. There is no evidence. No
There's
other
a Harry.
evidence. Yeah, Harry's the only other one that's missing.
Arthur Burkitt's check.
So he might be Mr. Everly. It could be Harry Everly. Oh no, I don't think that made sense because I think Everly was saying because Harry was already going to this meeting with with the Lord, right? And I think Mr. Everly is saying how. Let's just assume that's Harry. Let's go with that. Let's just go with that and see where we get. Because I think we've got everyone else. Oh no, we ain't got. No, we ain't got Kinsley. It might be no, it can't be Kinsley because Kinsley said he didn't have. He wanted to meet Lord MK, but he seems too busy and is having a drink with other people. So arguably, he hasn't got. He can't be Harry because Harry is going out for drinks with Lord MK. So Mr. Kinsley cannot be Harry. So the only person that logically leaves is Mr. Everly. Number 7. It'd be Harry Everly. And then the only person we're missing then is Mr. Kinley. Concerning delivery of food and drinks to the passengers. Oh, you've already read that. Steve AB. That's my initials. Harry might be just a worker because he seems to be the person that's invited everyone. Lots of people have emails, have letters from a H.W. Hirschfield.
Could be.
And Harry was inviting someone to a drink. So if the fact that Hirschfield has invited these guests onto the train means that he's obviously in relation with Lord MK in some way, right? And he might not be one of these guests and is more I don't know, like co-owner, someone significant, more above this all sort of thing.
So number 7, Everly can't be Harry because it's the room 7's diary that says Harry invited me to. So.
Oh, is it the one? So then it'd have to be. Yeah, but that makes no sense. Yeah, no, because Harry,
But Harry could be that person you said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
H.W. Hirschfield. Hirschfeld. Furthermore, you're generally expected to consult him concerning the problems with my face while we're working here. If there's something urgent and Arthur is indisposed at the moment, then you should bring this matter directly to me. Yeah, so this guy is like some sort of worker here, or owner or something, part owner. Why can't I see this last bottom message? Wait. It's still in the... Wait. It says here, I finally got around to installing a new lock with the keypad since... Oh, you've already done that, right?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Have we heard of an Alexander Rathmore yet?
Nope.
No, neither of those names have come up, have they?
No.
No, that's something else.
No. But that's what I was saying might be the connection between Isaac, like the people that were going for a drink, because Isaac, Lord MK says something about he has a friend that that Albert would be interested in, and Albert is a sales consultant for a large firm. And the letter that Isaac has in his briefcase says something about we're interested in your business proposal, and has Esquire in his name, which suggests he's a top knob and likely works in a large firm. So that's where I'd make the connection of Isaac was at the drinks with Lord MK and Albert, but unfortunately that's not really the puzzle of trying to find who was at the drinks. So Everly, Farley, Kingsley, Shelley, wait. The last woman can't be Elena Shelley.
What, number 4?
Yeah,
Why?
because there's no S available.
Okay, it's definitely Eleanor, because that's the letter on the table.
Yep.
And then Shelley's, it says in the diary next to it. Okay, it's not that one.
So here's the thing. So
Nelly? Eleanor Nelly? Smile. Or Kelly?
yeah, maybe Kelly. There's
It says on one of them, I met Miss Shelley or something like that.
I know. The weird thing is, so for F, for Kingsley, the only letters available for his name will be A, I, W, R, E, H, M for mother, K, B, and F. And I think that's the same goes for Everly. R, E, H, M, K, B, F, A, I, A. It looks the same. Only initials it can be is... Whoa! Oh, is that you? Fuck me! That scared the shit out of me. The only ones it can be is A, I, W. Was there a William anywhere? I feel like I've seen a William somewhere. R. H. M. K. B. F. Jesus. So, A, the only names we've seen are Albert, Arthur, and Alexandra. Right, I can't think of any other A names we've seen. I, the only name we've seen is Isaac, and it can't be Isaac because we've already got an Isaac. So it can't be I.
Yeah, Shelley is like a red herring. Because it says, I ran into Miss Shelley today. Turns out she's got married since.
Oh, well, yeah, so she's got a new name, yeah.
Yeah, so Shelley's the maiden name, but we don't necessarily know what her new name.
Yeah.
So, because they're, yeah, does it say in that one? If I run all the way back, that she's the one that's staying with her husband.
The weird thing is, so I'm trying to work out the first names for the gents and what can and can't be a thing. So A is
Yeah, William and I boarded the train today.
oh, so it, oh no.
So your loving daughter Eleanor.
Wait,
So
who
number
said,
4
who said William
is
and I?
Eleanor in her letter. William and I boarded the train today.
Well, but that still not give us a last name.
No.
But that could also give us an alternative name of W being the first one.
Yeah, my husband and I finally boarded the train. Blah, 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 blah.
So there is a William. So A, there's Albert, Arthur, Alex. They're the only names we've seen for A. William is the only one for W. Isaac is the only one for I. R, I've not seen any names with R, so I just cross that out.
So
E,
for number 4, with that Eleanor, because there's a note, it says Dear
Nelly,
Nelly, yeah,
Kelly,
I
whatever
think,
the fuck is the
I think that's Nelly, and I think that's just short
for Eleanor,
Eleanor.
yeah. E, there's no other gents with E as their name, right? So I'll just cross that out. We've seen no male names anyway. H has been Harry, which I don't think is. I think that's Hirschfeld, but that's a H name. M, there's been no M's, right? At all. K, there's no K first names either. So the only things that are available, and Isaac we can cross out because we already got that, is Albert, which I think we've already acknowledged. So it'd be Arthur, Alexandra, which was on that letter, but that's like a wild shot. So I'd imagine Arthur, who's the train director, still doesn't quite make sense. William and Harry. But we also need to work out Eleanor's last name, potentially.
Yeah, so Eleanor is with
Oh, wait, hang on.
William.
Are they sharing a room or not? William could be in the room next door. And they are Mr. and Mrs. Kinsley. Which would be William Kinsley, Eleanor Kinsley. And then that leaves... so next up would be Isaac Farley. And next would be Everly, which... The only other name available is Harry. That doesn't seem to work. Nope. And then, oh, that's because you changed these. This was, oh no, that's Wyatt and Albert Harlow. Fuck. So what are we missing? Or is this A? Oh! Fuck, that scared the life out of me. It was B, apparently. Oh my god, that actually made me jump. Like, oh, okay. B! What's his name? We've seen no names with B.
So yeah, let me Roscoe.
So it's William and Eleanor Kinsley were in separate rooms.
Nice.
And then so you got Isaac Farley, you have Mary Roscoe, you have Albert Harlow, and the last one was B. Everly. I was gonna say Bill for William, but there was no William. So maybe we just didn't know his name, and that was like you had to just kind of brute force that one, but that fucking made me jump so hard.
Fair one.
I was just like, it would just keep working through them. We should be able to just eliminate and or brute force it. Yeah, if you could get most of the way there. It was like what I did with the briefcase. Knew roughly how old he had to have been. What year? We definitely did not get all the collectibles yet. Let's go back quickly. Check a few places.
Did you get any in this section?
I don't remember getting any. It's been so long since I had to do that.
Yeah, I got one, but I think that was it.
I think I found maybe one. It's just so long trying to find that answer that puzzle. Jesus. Okay, so at least we don't have to read anything. It's literally just looking behind everything.
Yeah,
oh,
boy.
Nice. I can see your hand go through the wall. Look behind everything. Look above everything. Look in everything. I don't suspect there'll be one in that room as you've already done that one. I'll move on. Is there anything down here, behind there, behind the bucket, in the bucket?
Yeah, so I found one under a pillow, and then one on the rack as soon as you come in on the right hand side. It
In
was
a
like
rack?
under the hat. So it's like crouch and then like go underneath the hat and then click it.
Oh no, okay. Okay, yeah, they are real dirty with these. So check the bed stands, I guess. Behind this suitcase.
Oh yeah, no, I did find another one actually. One was behind a door. It was already open, so I closed it and then it was behind it.
Yeah, the cupboards I've checked besides them, like there's a little bit of gap between them and the wall, like you can
Yeah.
check it. I did find one like up above a door frame once, so yeah, you also have to look higher as well as low. Oh, that was a challenge. That was. Come plant pot. Give up your secrets.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do. We got about 3 or maybe 4 in this section, so it's not too bad.
Well, so I don't imagine they'll do the same trick twice. I'm just going back to the rooms I did and checking under the hats.
Just checking like the non-room areas.
Yeah. Just checking this. It's so dirty with these positionings. It's gonna be a thing like the one when we did we were here or whatever and we literally missed like 2 or 1 like on the first level, and the only way you could get them is if you actually knew where they were. There was no way you would check there. Have I gone into the next section of the map without realising? I think I have. I'm already checking the next.
Yeah, you have.
Right, so let's start. Ooh. Right, let's start by seeing how far we can go in here, and then we'll go back and we'll take in all the. There's a lot of stuff on the table to read and that. Can open this door. Okay. There's some cover here for fire and maneuver. What the hell? There's a stage. Oh my lord! There's blueprints.
Nice. And then is this locked? Yeah, okay, that's
Okay.
as far as.
Okay, well I
man,
found
how
one
long?
thing. I have a whatever the hell this is. I'm just gonna put that there. Oh, and another thing. Why can't I?
Oh my god, we've got to build something. All these things are like grabbable.
Why can't I grab that? Can you grab this little cog?
No, I don't think so. There's cogs on here that I can't grab. But...
Okay. Oh. Oi!
Nice.
I could see a little icon kept coming up. I couldn't work out if it was I was supposed to be trying to pick something out of the box or what. Some spotlights for the stage. Oh.
There you go. Alright.
Alright, sing us a song then. Oh my god! Did you do that?
Yeah,
What?
that was me just pushing buttons, eh?
It actually sounded like a piece of music, almost like the start of. Okay, that definitely sounds more like someone that doesn't know what they're doing.
Yeah. It's just
Oh
pushing
my
buttons.
god, I used to remember. Oh my. Oh, okay. I don't think I can remember it anymore, and I don't know how to do the. I don't think you can do the sharp keys here, because I used to know how to do the Alton Towers theme.
Piano for dummies.
Oh, it's clicking. Okay. Oh, hang on. I might be able to.
No, you just have to
Oh
keep
no.
spamming.
Oh, you can't. You can't click the sharps because it used to be like.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting. I bet there's like a thing where we have to click certain notes.
Yeah, there's a book saying like basics of piano keys and stuff, so which I'm assuming is trying
This
to
is
help
the
people
same
out.
picture they had earlier. It's Johann Bumbas. Okay. We haven't taken in like the what is the theme behind this one really, other than that there's a book for dummies. There's none of the Lord MK's. What the hell are you carrying? What the fuck is that?
Just cloth. It was over this thing.
Oh, Enigma machine. Good. You can get on cracking the German's code. Or it's too right. I was joking, but I think there's literally like some sort of Enigma code in here. What the? Let's put this back to normal. Okay, yeah. Less of that, the better. There's another blueprint. What on earth is this for? Oh no, there's another blueprint as well. What is this? That second image at the top looks a bit not safe for work. There's a cigar missing from one of the. Oh my god! there's so much to do on this one. Shit, there's so much. By the looks of it. What is this? Sir Mammon. 1572. Another freaking blueprint. There's a safe as well. Great. And another blueprint. These all look the same. What are you doing over there?
It's not this machine. So.
Yeah, there is like a book here with codes. What machine in that? This one is server high. Another blueprint. Another 2 blueprints. This is your one. Oh my god, this is the blueprint for this one. Shed, you need to use the blueprint next to you.
Oh, I've got this.
There's a safe. Oh, there's another machine over here as well! What is going on?
Oh, yeah, nearly got them all down.
Oh, there's another blueprint. Okay, so this is for this one. So let's put that there. What the fuck is this? We do not have enough space to put all these blueprints I'm finding down. Oh! Right. There's a lot of letters and notes around. Let's start with the end one. Okay. This makes zero sense. Oh my god, I think we're gonna have to go back and read the other ones. Pianos have keys, some white, some black. Each key is denoted by a letter. When you press a key, it makes a sound. The keys are split into octaves. Each octave, the lowest note is a C, and highest note being a B in each octave.
Yeah,
There's a number associated with it. These numbers increase from left to right, the most octaves being 1. The letter of the key and number of the octave can be combined to refer to a specific key on the piano. For example, C3 refers to the C key of the 3rd octave.
Okay, I've got code for something. I just don't know what it is.
Well, there's like 700 machines here, so it's going to be one of them.
Let's try this safe. 3856. Actually, see if there's anything on the back of this code. No.
There's a book full of codes, and there's like 3 machines.
Yeah, boy, safe opened. Oh, okay. This thing just says like A4, E5, G5, D5, and then
Yep.
C5, D5, E5,
There's lots of that stuff going
and
on.
then subject's missing. Then it's been like
Something-
cut off.
Yeah. Good boy. Yeah. Yeah. Chapter 5, the R009321 X series. Which one is the R? Right, what? Find a blueprint that says R. Oh my god, hang on.